Welcome to my Chapter 5 Season 3 review video. Now, Chapter 5 Season 3 I think is going to be one of the most, if not the most, interesting season reviews by far. It was such a mixed season for a lot of people, so make sure to watch all the way till the end, because this is going to be, the most interesting season review video by far. Now, I think it is only reasonable that we do start off with the Battle Pass. This Battle Pass was really something, bro, and I didn't love it, but there's definitely some things that we need to cover. I think the most popular skin would have to be Peabody. A lot of people really enjoy the meme skins. I think Peabody absolutely nailed the role as a, meme skin. The T60 power armor was really cool, and a lot of people were super excited for Fallout in the game as well. I just don't know if the Fallout collab really lived up to expectations. I'll get to that later though. Another thing a lot of people really did not like about this Battle Pass is that we just had multiple reskins actually. And people just want new original skins. We don't want to see the old skins, reskinned. And this time we had two of them taking up the Battle Pass. It was a weird mix of skins. Megalodon was pretty cool at first until, we all kind of realized he's a pretty bulky skin. However, I will say great storyline character and overall really just, I think, a creative character in general. So now moving on to the super styles, I don't even want to spend too much time on this. They're just generic and plain in my opinion. They just feel very lazy nowadays, and no one really seems to care about them, so I don't know. Quest rewards, I think that honestly the quest rewards, it's a great system, completing quests to get extra Battle Pass styles. And on the topic of, Battle Pass positivity, I will say I love that they're keeping this kind of, Battle Pass UI. I still feel nervous that one day they're just gonna completely get rid of this, because in my opinion, I think it is really good. Magneto, honestly, a really clean secret skin. I don't really have too much to say about him. I just think it's a really good skin, honestly. His other cosmetics were absolutely amazing, like this glider and this emote right here. Honestly, I am really happy with how the secret skin was this season. With all that being said, I think this Battle Pass is gonna get a 4 out of 10. And yes, that is very low for a Battle Pass. I just feel like most of these skins were filler and skins I will never personally use. I just don't really think it was the best Battle Pass. Now, when it comes to updates for this season, wow, there's a lot to cover, bro. The first super crazy update we got was the Metallica update, bringing us a brand new Lou Island and the Ride the Lightning Mythic. The Ride the Lightning Mythic was so fun. I actually really liked it. The new Lou Island was fun. Overall, this was a really good update to start off the season. However, this also started a crazy trend that would span for the rest of the season. That is the endless collabs. We had Metallica, Pirates of the Caribbean, Nick A30, Weapon X. We had Deadpool and Wolverine. Just so many collabs throughout this season, bro. It was insane. And that does bring us into our next update, which was the Magneto update. This brought us the Magneto power, which, oh man, what an interesting item this is, bro. This thing destroys cars, but not only that, it just absolutely destroys people. This thing is absolutely ridiculous, bro. It is so overpowered. People are complaining about it. It is just one crazy mythic, and it really changed the way that this season played out. However, with this, we had the Metallica concert, which was really cool, honestly. I'm so happy to see that they're doing things like this again. And we also got Reload. Now, Reload is something nobody was expecting whatsoever. It was a huge surprise and honestly just completely saved the season. Everyone was just feeling kind of bored of the Metallica update, and honestly, they did slow down with the updates for sure. So when Reload swooped in, it just absolutely carried this season for so many people. Reload overall was received very well. I think it will be the #1 thing that this season is remembered for. Reload was probably the peak moment of the season, without a doubt. Just such a fun, unique mode, and we really needed it in the dry moments we had this season. However, going back to Battle Royale, this brought us the mini Battle Pass collab of the season, Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, this actually brought us a brand new POI, which was unexpected to say the least. We also had, of course, the mini Battle Pass itself, bringing us Jack Sparrow. A lot of people seem to really enjoy this mini Battle Pass. However, the game content, not as much. The ship in a bottle was just completely useless and honestly underwhelming. Flintlock was fun, the treasure map got nerfed to the ground. POI was really fun though, Flintlock pistol was fun to play with again, and mini Battle Pass was great. Then we had our final update bringing us the whole Fall Guys obstacle course thing. This kind of felt like a filler update and mainly introduced the live event countdown. So overall, updates were definitely pretty interesting, I gotta say. There was a lot of good updates, a lot of bad ones, a lot of dry moments this season. However, in my personal opinion, I think that this season is going to get a 7 out of 10 for updates. But yeah, the 7 out of 10 is mostly carried by Reload for sure. Now for the map changes we got this season, and this is definitely interesting. Of course, the start of this season brought us 2 brand new biomes. This sandy part of the desert and then this kind of Nitro Dome area. And this changed a lot of the map, like a lot of it. In my opinion, I think that these two biomes right here are actually so much fun. Not even the POIs themselves, I don't love the POIs, but these sand mounds and like the rocky terrain of this part of the biome is so fun, bro. We also got two pretty big map changes. Like I said earlier, we did get the shipwreck POI right here, and we also got this weapon X bunker over here as well. There was definitely more map changes compared to the other seasons in this chapter, and overall this map does have a lot of variety with the biomes. Not a lot of people love this map, and honestly I think it is all right. So this map for me is probably going to get a 7 out of 10, as there is so much variety to it, and these two new biomes have really added a lot of variety to the map. Now I think it is time to cover the core gameplay of this season. This is adding on to everything I just talked about. That of course starts with the cars. Now the car mods have been pretty nerfed down, but if you can get a boss car, it's just absolutely ridiculous, bro. Everyone is running away from you or heading towards you in a car. The unbreakable tires and the spiked bumper, just some crazy things, bro. Like I said though, they really did nerf it down, and for a lot of people that did actually make the season boring. Before it's like everyone in the car and a bunch of car mods and explosions everywhere, and then they nerfed it down to make it a little more simple, and just at the start of the season, it was fighting other cars with turrets and grenade launchers, and then it just turned into spiked bumper and nitro car. I don't even know, bro. The boss cars are absolutely ridiculous. And with all the nerfs and stuff, it's just an absolute mess, bro. And that's just one of the overpowered things. I haven't even talked about the nitro fists. Now, the mobility mechanic on this was actually very, very fun. But if you got boxed with someone who had nitro fists, you are just absolutely dead. These things are ridiculous. They do so much damage in such a short amount of time. There's not really a way to counter them. It is just ridiculous, bro. That's already what I said. And it didn't help getting the Magneto mythic either, because that just added on to it. This season just had so many unbalanced things all throughout. It was just an absolute mess of a season. There are some good things about this season, and I will say things like Nitro Splash is very fun, and I actually really enjoyed the medallions this season. The loophole overall was just lots of very useless weapons mixed with some very strong and powerful weapons. It made for a weird loophole, and I don't think it's the worst loophole ever. It's just unbalanced outside, just like everything else in this season. Now, I think it is definitely time to start getting some opinions from you guys, so let's get right into that. As you can see here, this person says, I love the Marvel collabs in the introduction to Reload. And let me just say, there are a lot of comments about Reload. People really like this mode, myself included. It's a great part of this season. You can see this person says, I like the new biome, the loophole is pretty good. New biome is definitely fun. The loophole, like I said, I think it is alright. I think it is decent, but overall I think there are some pretty good weapons in this loophole that, you know, make for some fun fights. Nobody really liked the ship in a bottle. However, the Metallica update was pretty fun with the lightning guitar. However, one thing that keeps coming up a lot is that the summer event was absolute garbage. We got a bunch of quests, which to some people is also very overwhelming. They gave us like 1,000,000 quests just to unlock a couple of free rewards. And then they also gave us more quests to unlock the Tesla Cybertruck. I gotta say, the Tesla Cybertruck is very hated by a lot of the community. Even if the quests were really annoying, we did get some really cool free things, and I do appreciate Fortnite for that. It seems like the collabs were received very well. A lot of people really enjoyed the chaos of the season while others didn't. And what this is really showing is that this just is a mixed season for a lot of people. There's good things like Reload, and then there's also the chaos of the actual core Battle Royale mode, but not everyone loves the chaos. All that mixed with the bad summer event. People are disappointed with the Fallout collab though, as we just didn't really get much with it. We got Nuka-Cola, the laser rifle, T60 power armor, and the bobblehead thing. That's it for Fallout. That's all we got. Yeah, it's just the most chaotic season. Even this review, there's so much going on, it's hard to even cover it all. So overall, this season is going to be getting a 7 out of 10 for me. But dang bro, what a season that was. Just recording this video really made me realize that this season is just absolutely ridiculous. If you guys do type in my supporter creator code, which is LizardArtist right now, it will stand for the next season battle pass. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. By the way, what do you mean not enough dogs? We didn't have any dogs in this season anyway.